Hey friends, how are you? Welcome to another book review. I have two Netgalley e-arcs to review for you today. One is my Mills and Boon pick for the month of March, so I'll start with that. That was Reunion with the Brooding Millionaire by Ellie Darkins. As I say, this is a Mills and Boon publication. It was published on the 1st of March. In this story we meet Rowan, who has always had a thing for her best friend's boyfriend, Jonathan. Jonathan is, shall we say, the silent type, and he seems to be quite broody. They did have a thing sort of when she was maybe about 17, and he pulled back because they'd been drinking, and he was like, no, I'm not going to take advantage of you, etc. But she was like, I wasn't that drunk. But he's like, no. She ends up coming to stay at Jonathan's house because she's doing Rowan does ultra marathons, and her best friend is living there, and it's near where she's going to be doing this ultra marathon. Her best friend is going to be her sort of support person for this ultra marathon. But being in the same house as Jonathan for a week, Rowan's like, I'm not going to manage this. However, the feelings that they both have for each other sort of begin to rekindle, shall we say. And that part of the book was okay, but that was kind of all there was to it. There's a bit that where Jonathan he works so hard because he's trying to save the family business, but he won't tell his sister and his brother how dire the situation is with regard to the family business, and basically it's hemorrhaging money. He's trying to use his own money to save the business. Rowan is an accountant, so she's offered to help, but kind of that was the story. That was it. It was like there was not a lot of substance to it, and it was just like 160 odd pages. And it was like, yeah. So I felt we didn't get any character development. I felt we didn't get kind of much plot development at all. And I'm afraid I wasn't that interested in it, which for me is, normally it's like I can, find something in the book. But with this one, I'm afraid I didn't. I just really didn't enjoy it. And that's a shame, but that's the way it is with books. There's some that you just don't connect with, and this was one of them. Maybe it's a book that you would like, and it's a book that you might enjoy, and I would say go if you like sort of friends to lovers, if you like sort of second chance. And if it's something you think that you would enjoy, go pick it up, see what you think of it. Just because it wasn't for me doesn't mean it won't be for you. So that was that with that book. And I say there just wasn't very much in it for me. So sorry about that to Ellie Darkins. I know that you put your heart and soul into the books that every author does, and the heart and soul into all the books that they write. And I'm just really sorry I didn't like the one that I read of yours. I've read a couple of books by her before, and I've thoroughly enjoyed them. So some you like, some you don't, but that's the way it goes. So if you read the book, I would be really interested to know what you think about it in the comments down below. But that's it for the first of my book reviews. The second book I'm going to review for you is The Book Share by Phaedra Patrick. This is published by HQ, which is an offshoot of HarperCollins UK. Publication date of the 31st of March. I did enjoy this one. I gave this one 4 out of 5. In this we meet Liv, who is a cleaner, and she cleans for this author called Essie. Now Essie can be very, what can I say, very cutting with her comments, but they seem to have a relationship that works. It's like, if my writing door is closed, you don't come anywhere near me. If it's open, you know, and I want to talk to you, I will. And Liv is happy with that. She also cleans for 2 other companies. She is married with a couple of boys, one at university, one about to go to university. Her marriage is okay, but I think it's, you know, you think it's in shaky form. One day she goes to Essie's house and Essie's not there. She knew that Essie was going away and she didn't think anything of it. But she just kept cleaning and everything. But she finds the manuscript to the new novel that Essie is writing out on the table, and she's like, and that's fine. She does her job, and then she goes, and then the next time she comes there, she's phoned by Essie's lawyer, and they meet, and she finds out that Essie was actually having an operation that didn't work, and unfortunately Essie has passed away. In her will, however, Essie has asked Liv not to let on that she has passed off until the 1st of November. She has also asked her to write the ending to the novel she was working on. And Liv's like, I can't do this. But she gives it a go. And the majority of the story is Liv trying to write this book, make changes to it, because she's a great fan of this author plus the book series, but this book was not, you know, it was not up to the standard of the others, and so she's trying to kind of bring that back, which I really liked. I liked that idea of the plotline. I thought that was really, really good. What I didn't kind of like was there were a couple of instances where she does, there are 2 instances where she does something and I'm like, no, that doesn't just sit with me. I don't want to give the plot line away, so I'm not going to say it was, but there are a couple of things that I'm like, no, this doesn't sit with me. I don't like that idea. I don't think, but if it had been me, would I have done what she did? No, I wouldn't. But that's me. Other people might have done so. I can understand why she did it, and it did add a bit to the plot line. But I was just like, The story is also about Liv finding out what she wants to do. Can she do something other than clean? Because that's what she kind of fell into. She also finds out some information about her father. And, you know, she also learns what is important to her. You know, does she want her marriage to survive? You know, are her husband and her boys, you know, really important to her? So that was really, really interesting. I did like it. As I say, I gave it 4 out of 5. I don't want to give too much away because it will spoil the plot line. But it's one that I would say if it's something that sounds like something you would enjoy, pick it up. Honestly, it's like, you know, who wouldn't want to be asked to sort of, shall we say, ghostwrite part of a chapter or a couple of chapters of your favourite author's novel? You know, that would be, a lot of readers would be like, yeah, I'd love to do that, you know. So really enjoyed that. As a couple of problem areas for me that just didn't sit, but overall a good book and one that I really, really enjoyed. Well, friends, I hope that you've enjoyed my 2 book reviews. Please let me know down in the comments, do you think you'll pick them up? Are they something that you think would be interesting to you? I would like to know. Do you have any recommendations of books that you've read from Netgalley over the last month or so, or this month that you're going to be reading you'd like to tell me about? Please let me know down in the comments. But that's it for this video, friends. Whatever you're doing, stay safe and happy reading. Bye!